We are rapidly approaching a moment of truth, both for ourselves as human beings and for the life of our nation. Now, truth is not always a pleasant thing. But it is necessary now to make a choice, to choose between two admittedly regrettable, but nevertheless distinguishable post-war environments. One where you got 20 million people killed, and the other where you got 150 million people killed. Mr. President, I'm not saying we wouldn't get our hair mussed, but I do say no more than 10 to 20 million killed, tops.
We got the populace brainwashed, all in the state of shock. We got the military-industrial complex, moon squad over your block. And if you happen to become aware, we don't particularly care. Cause we got the neutron bombs that instantly suck the oxygen right out of your air. Secret, you better reassess the situation. The plans are in order to restructure the population, 80% at least. I hope you're paying attention to the beast who plan on enslaving you under the guise of peace. That word takes on new meaning. It don't mean what you're thinking. It means full spectrum dominance for real, and you won't be born unless you have a function to fulfill. A scientific dictatorship's more efficient, cause we ain't gotta waste effort to entertain your pathetic bitches. We just stick a chip in you, immerse yourself, soon you'll be able to Google Earth yourself. Real time with no computer, we will make humans super. It's the ultimate Trojan horse. Once you marry the beast, there ain't no divorce. We got the populace brainwashed, all in a state of shock. We got the military-industrial complex, goon squad all in your block. And if you happen to become aware, we don't particularly care. Cause we got the neutron bombs that instantly suck the oxygen right out of your air. There's a war going on, hidden in plain view. It's mass murder, 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 and it's aimed at you. They preparing for mass casualties, wild but true. Doomsday seeds owned by Rothschild and crew. So when the manufacturing famine happen and they start to ration off rice at unreasonable prices, the people start to smash and grabbing. Monsanto conveniently step in to save the day. Organic seeds I take away, for GMO I make you pay. My actions are equivalent to raping nuns. I'm training foreign troops how to take your guns. We don't suffer from PTSD, we give it away for free. War is ugly, we make it fun. Line up accordingly for your shot. Your vaccine's mandatory, you don't wanna get popped. We gotta set a precedent, accordingly you'll be shot. Although it's not a law, we keep you in awe with a Glock pointed at you. Cause we got the populace brainwashed, all in a state of shock. We got the military-industrial complex, goon squad all on your block. And if you happen to become aware, we don't particularly care. Cause we got the neutron bombs that instantly suck the oxygen right out of your air.
Many of us were told in private conversations that if we voted against this bill on Monday, there would be martial law in America.
It's an attempt to induce a permanent state of fear and paranoia. Why, you ask? So you'll be frightened enough to hand over to the government willingly the few civil liberties you have left.
I can't wait to drop a big old bomb. We're building them all day long. We will make you sign a treaty and block all your zones. There has never been a reason to stop. That is known. Give me one good reason to drop Armageddon is on. It ain't about a matter of fact, it's a matter of controlling of the matter exact. It's a matter of deterring any activist act. The military is preparing for disaster. In fact, there's a riot about to happen and we're ready, oh yes. Meet the men with the face shields, clubs and the vests. You wanna exercise your right to speak out and protest? There's a 9 in 10 chance of beatdown and arrest. Every cop is corrupt in these northern liberties. Freedom's just another word for put your hands up, freeze. We are gentrifying things, learn how to say please. You're in the stop and frisk zone, get down on your knees. I know they call this the birthplace of freedom, but this is the place they gon' take democratists and just beat them. This is the place we ship narcotics to your kids and just feed them. We're locking them up for walking wrong. My squadron don't need a reason. My gang, we are ruling America. My gang, we are causing hysteria. My gang, we're the biggest drug dealers on the whole road. Hello, my gang is the bomb. Years ago, without your knowledge, the U.S. Army set up a college. Making a person a merciless murderer was the curriculum. They trained a plethora of assassins to ready you for your rations and stick you in an intimate predicament. This is not a gag or a scam. They got the right to cover your head with a bag and just blam. You've been Javad Lubavitch by guerrilla fiends. Break the wrong Noahide law, get the guillotine. And I will only be the judge the haters made. Try to remove me from my bench and you will taste a razor blade. The message for infidels is not pretty, I smite them. I know you're not God, but you don't know if I am. I can't believe these jokers paid for a damn booth. They should put straight jackets on cause they can't move. Liars tend to perspire when I chant truth. You better put the whole knot on me cause I can't lose. My gang, we're informing America. My gang, diffusing all the hysteria. My gang, we've been arming the people of the whole globe, cause now is the time.
Very, very dangerous world.
A grave new threat.
Horrific acts of atrocities, murderous regimes dedicating to killing us, tyranny and terror, slaughtered thousands.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Weapons of mass destruction, weapons programs,
The deadliest of weapons.
terrible weapons, nuclear weapons,
Nuclear weapons. Poison gas.
torture chambers, mass graves,
Deadly technologies.
radical ideology of hate,
terror of threats,
terror,
Reach the infectious zone and risk contamination by toxic cloud formations. Please do not continue into the quarantine zone. Stay where you are and remain calm. Please sit down and remain calm. Please sit down and remain calm.
I wish there was some kind of magical pill I could administer to everyone on Capitol Hill. You wanna call that thought radical chill? You must not be familiar with the factual deal. There's a power grab happening right under your nose. Re-education camps around and there's no wonder who goes. Open your mouth for suicide before the story's exposed. Whistleblowers disappear to where nobody knows. Say the wrong thing and your whole career is iffy. American-Israeli Public Affairs Committee. The real terrorists in question are getting by you. 9/11 was a blessing according to Netanyahu. It leaves me no choice but to do what the Mossad do and more. By deception, wage war. Your commander in chief don't run the motherfucking thing. You don't get to see the king, just the puppets on the string. Puppet on the string. Wake up, stupid, the enemy is on attack. Puppet on the string. Walking around like your pretty boy Floyd. Puppet on the string. Gotta get rid of him. Points, large, have a good journey. Puppet on the string. Don't even try begging for your life, that don't concern me.
If only appearances could show the truth, work would be so much easier. Yeah, appearances can be so deceiving.
Stone masters, skilled the craft, carved and built out of skills, Spartan heart and the tartan kilt. No strings attached, mind control, puppetry pals, kings of tech and influence from up in the towers. We search for tools of knowledge and wisdom, but are shaped by church or school, college and system. Follow, swallow, mimic, copy, learn and listen. Rules, boundaries, conservatism, determinism. Archaic games, and so many are played, lined up in a charade in a penny arcade. The workforce of business, techs and bankers, wet dream, forced to work within this axial blanket extreme. Oiling the cogs, we can't dodge the machine. At war with the dogs because God's in a dream. We sit on the train, Mr. Citizen Plane. A whisper faint, just a spittle of rain, riddling brain. Look at the fleet we've become. Meat puppets marching to the beat of a drum. Forbidden things, we actually carry the debt. Hidden strings with actions of a marionette. It's dictatorship, an unforgivable prison. True scissors, wood chipper or invisible prison. Invisible prison. Invisible prison. Invisible prison. Walking around like your pretty boy Floyd. that don't concern me.